Good evening, and welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes. As you can see behind me is what's left of our business. It's in shambles. It's fallen apart, destruction everywhere. Sadness lurks the darkest hours of our lives. It's crept into the soul of our heart. And behind me is the rubble of my life. As you can see, there's nothing left. But as all good stories and past sad stories come to an end, I will rise from the depth of all this destruction and all this bad stuff and make a strong company. Make a strong company that people believe in. What behind me here is things probably people have in their life, in their minds, rubble and destruction and sadness, disarray. I've personally never made a mistake ever. No. What? Just keep the camera on me. Ever in my life. Or have ever built anything that had a problem in a home. Right. And what's behind me, as you can see, is what they're doing to our building. And, you all would think that I could, if you want the drama behind the life and times of Incredible Tiny Homes, I'll be glad to maybe expose it to you. But I'm going to probably be more truthful than anybody out there about everything. And that's just the way I am. Tell you the good, bad, and ugly. Tell you what we're doing, what we're learning. And I want to show you guys kind of how to build the houses and how we do things. But I'm trying to build a company that you guys can believe in. And behind what I do is just, there's a lot going on. And especially putting on the homes that we're doing and building the homes that we're trying to accomplish. As you know, the building I'm in is a 1940s factory. They're tearing it down behind us because they don't want to pay the taxes on this building that has nobody in it, and they're tired of paying us much money taxes, so they're tearing it down, which is fine. But the guy that runs the place, can you park it over there, show it over there? That's the owners have hired him to oversee everything in here. Well, I had a young girl in here that was staying because she couldn't afford to pay me for the rent, which was fine, or pay me for the home that she purchased, and that was fine. And she wanted to get settled in here and get on her feet in Tennessee and leave Michigan. So I said, yeah, so factory's nothing. So put her back there, hooked her up with power and water, free rent. She got on her feet, she got a job, she's doing really well. And then this guy here wanted her moved, because he was starting to tear the building. I said, fine. So we moved her into our factory. And he had a fit on me saying she can't even be in our factory. Well, I sleep in the factory. I have other townhomes in the factory. We had to get her out, and we had a pretty good run in. And Big Tom, he's 6'2", he'd come down on the guy. He didn't hit him, but it was pretty rough, and that's just the drama around here. But the guy was being real hateful with us and wouldn't give her a break, wouldn't give us a break, and as you can see, I think he purposely did this right in our driveway. There's our office right there. And he's got all the way down there to start, but he just wanted to tear this off right here for some reason. And I'm in public, probably his wife and kids can see me. I don't care. As this, like I said, just like William Wallace said the other night, I don't have nothing, and I'm trying to build something out of nothing. And this is what I've come from. That doesn't bother me a bit. And I'll make a life out of rubble, and that's how I created Tiny Homes, is out of rubble. I'm sharing my heart with you guys because, the homes that I build, I stand behind them. Like I said, some of them have built a year and a half, and I go back. If they're that lady in Texas that needed some help, I helped her. A year and a half later, we got one with leaking. We didn't put gutters on our first one. We're going back and put gutters. I don't have to do that, but I'm doing it because I want to stand behind what I do. It's not the profit margin that I'm thinking about, and I'm not building 4 or 5 a year out in my backyard, and I'm building an industry here. And I've recruited 2 or 3 young men that are just astounding resumes that they've sent me, and I'm excited about seeing their quality of work and the beauty that comes behind this. But one thing that I got in my mind, I think, even though I've been around a little bit, I've been divorced and raised 2 kids and seen a lot of things and a lot of heartache, but at the same time, I think I'm kind of naive because You know, my prices are so low than everyone's. You know, low, and I know they're low. And I look, and I guess when I make them that low, in the back of my mind, I still want to give this massive, beautiful place, but then it's hard for me to say no, because so when somebody says to me, can you have it like now, in 2 weeks? So I just built a 10 by 34 house, and they're on me, wanting this house built. And I said, I'll get it there. And you know what? I messed up. I didn't check the water before it left, and it had a leak when we took it up there. I took it up on a Sunday, parked it exactly where they wanted, but I didn't tell them they had to level it. You know, we don't level it. We don't hook them up unless there's a fee. I got to take 4 or 5 guys and jacks and all this stuff. We don't have that. It's my fault, and I'm sorry for not telling them couldn't level it. But added upper cabinets, lower cabinets, a personal vanity and sinks and faucets and stuff that we just don't do. And the house was sold. My 8 by 28 homes start at $49,900. This was 10 by 34, and it sold it for $50. And it had stairs. They said it's all they had in the world. They had no more money in this whole wide world. And I said, you know what, I'm going to help you. If I can make a few bucks, I'm going to help you get in the house. It was $50,000 for 10 by 34, completely with beams and of 18-foot loft, a storage loft, 2 exterior doors, stairs, custom-made cabinets, upper cabinets, bottom cabinets, glass door cabinets. She put the glass. We made all the doors. Now we're making more cabinets. We had a leak in it. We fixed it. No. I just, believe me, I've been in this 30 years, and I can keep going. But the reason I don't have nothing in this world, and I don't have jack to worry, because I want this business to be pure of the earth and green. Its business is I stand behind my word. I don't stand behind a contract. I don't stand behind nothing. And so I'm taking care of all that, you know. And I guess what it is that for some reason, I think because I sell these homes $30,000 cheaper than others, and I'll stand behind what I do. I'd like, you know, it would expect me, as I would say, is say, hey, you know what? Have a little gratitude or patience with me. You know, that I did exceeded your expectations in what you wanted, even though there may be some glitches. We're a young company, and nothing I've ever done has went perfect. Nothing. And the majority of my life looks like what's behind me. Okay? Inside. If you open us up, a lot of us look like that right there. But we can't stay there, or we'll never become anything. So we move on. But we're going to run into people. And you know what? We got to take a chance. If you never walk out your door and try to become something, you're never going to learn anything. You're never going to live. You know, so I choose to go out that door every day to take a chance to build somebody a home or build a business that is potentially going to have mistakes in it. But by God, I'm here to tell you right now, I stand behind every single thing that I do. I stand behind it. I'll go broke fixing, taking care of anything that I've got to take care of. All I want is somebody is just to understand me and be nice to me. You're sweet to me, you'll get the moon, sun, and stars. You get mean to me, you get nothing. Well, you'll get what you're supposed to get. You'll get your home and you get it fixed. But it's just not good karma for everybody. It's just not. It's just not. I don't care what it is. The guy yelling at us, get that poor girl out of here. God, we would have got her out of here. The poor thing needs a house. Now I got her over here somewhere illegal to live. Oh, they'll hunt me down in the county, find out where she's at. Well, I'm not going to tell you what county she's in. You know? But she needs a break. We're in a building here. It's got water and extension cords and, you know, oh yeah, OSHA, come on over and check us out. Whatever you guys want to do. Call the building owner that owns the place, you know? We're just trying to make a living and get ahead. If I can make some money, it'll be a beautiful place for my guys to work out of. I don't plan on getting rich off this thing. But we got a dream, and we got a reason to get out of bed. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue hiring young men that are coming in here that have got beautiful talents, and they're excited about the future and where we're going. And we got a community we're going to build. I just talked to an awesome attorney from Nashville, and he is so excited about what we're doing, an environmental attorney. And he's going to give us information about it. I know I've been telling you more about it, but I talked to him today, and he was really pleasant, and we're going to get him some data. And so anyway, there's a lot of drama. If you guys want drama, I'll give it to you. But I don't stop, and we keep going. And that's where I guess that quote that I said at William Wallace is the future is not made for the future is not I can't remember, but the future is not built. Is not made for people the weak of heart.
The faint of heart.
Faint of heart. You know, the future's not built for people faint of heart. The future's built for the brave. you know? And brave doesn't mean you're mean. Brave doesn't mean you get out of bed and you're mad at the world and you're going to take the future on. No. Brave means you come out and you try to love and you take on what comes onto you and you bear onto it and you hang on to it and you stay strong and you get knocked down and you get back up and you stand up there and you take a lick, you say you're sorry, or you fix what you're going to do, and you don't give up. Sure, you get sad and you get down, but you keep going. You keep going till the ticker quits ticking. You know what? And yeah, guy just asked me, he says, how are you going to fix this? How are you going to fix that? I said, man, I can fix anything. I can fix anything. I just can't fix a broken heart. Can't do it. I can fix anything materialized in this world. I know that. I can fix stairs, windows, doors. It's no big deal. So anyway, there's been a lot going on. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm healthy. Look at that. Look at that. 57-year-old guns. Look at that. You know what? But you know what? I don't work out. I ain't got time to work out anymore. But I love what I do. And I love the people that I'm working with. And Kevin's in there tonight. It's after 6. He's building the cabinets. Because the house we delivered at 10 by 34, the stove has to be pulled over, and we're going to build another cabinet, put another upper cabinet, no charge, all that taken care of. Homer's been up there the last 3 days, had a leak in the wall. We fixed it, tore the siding on the outside of the house off, ripped into it, fixed it, and it was back together in 22 minutes. Done. That's why I love these homes. They're so easy to repair, so easy to take care of, you know? So I'm excited about tiny homes. I'm excited about the business we're doing. And I hope you stay tuned. I will always be honest with you. I'll always tell you the truth, good and the bad. All right? I always will. I'll send you pictures of your homes all the time. Susan O, in Arizona, your house is not done. All right? It is not done. I took your house on to help you, and it will be done. I'm not charging any more for labor. You gave me $5,000 for labor when it was just framed in, and I'm going to complete it for that amount of money. My guys will jump on it. Me and my guys will jump on it the first of next week. We're knocking out 2. We got one in Nashville. She's got a garage sale, yard sale. She's going to have it in Nashville morning. The other one's heading out to Seattle. We've been knocking them out, plus the 10 by 34, it's gone. We got the Hobbit house that will not leave. The people, I don't know where they're at in Africa, and they've left the house here. Got one from California, disappeared. Gave us half down, they're sitting there. We got one girl from a workshop, first workshop, house still sitting here. I don't care to help her, but that's why we have homes sitting in here. It's not because we haven't finished them. We're storing them for people, okay? The 24-hour build is sitting there. The guy doesn't want us to touch it until about May or June. He's going to come and he wants to do some changes. So when you see homes that's been in here for a while, we're storing them. Okay? That's what we're here for. I'm not out here to take any jobs from anybody. I'm here to make jobs. I love all the tiny home industries. I love all the guys that are building these tiny homes. I'm just here to tell you that I've got a different motive. My motive is to build a tiny home that is affordable for everybody. That is affordable, that you can actually buy it. You know what? You don't have to spend $80,000 for a house, $90,000 for a house. Okay? So, that's me. That's where I'm going. And I hope that you see my heart, you see what I'm trying to do, and I'm giving you everything I got. All right? And I'm being honest. I don't know if everybody's doing this. I don't know. I don't care. I don't get on YouTube. I don't look at everybody. I just live. You know, I don't have time. We're working, you know. So, what I want to do tonight is I'm going to go show Joyce her house. Believe it or not, it'll be finished tomorrow night, and then I'm going to show Sarah Bowen in Seattle, show her house that we've done, and those are the only 2 we got, and they're out. We're starting 3 more plus Susan O, you know, from Arizona. We're going to start yours and get yours done, get you your house. Okay, so thank you for listening. Hope you can bear with me. Probably bored you to death, but hey, go ahead and stick that. Throw that in there too. How's that? We're done. Yeah, that's a bad chair. But anyway, look at these bricks. That's right here. You know what was sad is this guy. We had a guest here from the workshop. He had his truck parked right here, a black truck, and this guy had a Traco right here, and he grabbed it and he ripped it down without asking us to move the truck. Why? Why do that, man? And so the guy came out and his truck had just dust and stuff all over it. It caused a bunch of friction. I just don't like all that friction, you know? So anyway, I had an orange before we started, and I got it up my teeth. I got a big old piece of orange stuck on my tooth. I ain't got good teeth, you know what? When I was a kid, I should have had braces. I didn't want them, so I didn't get them. So Kevin's still working. Come here, let's see Kevin. Kevin hasn't been on. Probably gonna run a table saw, you won't be able to hear them. But these are some of the cabinets. We had a bunch of them, they were just installed. These are the stairs. See, we pre-built the stairs, and then we put treads on them, and he built storage in them. So then what we do is we set them inside. Now when you set them inside, they got the fender well usually right where the stairs are at. So we put them on there, we scribe the back with a pencil, notch it out, slide it back. It's a super easy process. This one's going in Sarah's house, and is whitewashed, trim, okay? We got the slides, and then Teddy stained these a different color, then he'll put urethane on to make them shine. And then she's gonna have a contrasting dark countertop on top of that. Farm style sink goes in here, he'll cut that out, set the sink in. Here's all the doors in the back, see the doors? Have all been stained. That's a neat contrast with the whitewash.
Regina wants to say hi to Kevin.
Who does?
Regina.
Regina is saying hi to Kevin. Remember Regina?
Yeah.
She's on watching us right now.
Hi, Regina. What you been doing?
She's
Hi to everybody on YouTube.
Yeah,
You
Facebook.
want to come play with Kevin? Come on.
That's right. Kevin's working late tonight.
I'm working a little late. Just a little bit now.
You did good work, man.
Gotta make room to put that plywood up here and cut it.
Okay. We were telling the guy today, he came,
Teddy's artwork.
yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
tell me he's got too much time on his hands.
That's right. He has too much time.
Sandra Bowman said, "Hey, Kevin,
Hey.
she's coming. She's coming to the May workshop." Sandra Bowman.
All right.
Yeah. She said, "Hi, Kevin."
I don't remember her now.
Nancy says, "Hi, Kevin." What's all this with
Has she
Kevin?
been here before?
Yes.
They come visiting.
Yeah.
They come to visit. Sandra's been here twice visiting. Yeah. So.
Hi, Sandra.
She'll be here in May. Nancy said, "Hi, Kevin."
Nancy said, who? Well, what, am I getting popular or something?
Yeah.
You're the cabinet guy, man.
Hey.
You make the house shine.
Oh, hey, Dominique. I'm sorry I missed you today.
Oh.
Dominique said hi to me.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but we were telling some guy. Who was we telling today?
Hi, Sandy.
Oh, the guy that we may hire Monday. He's coming in. Jason came in.
Jason.
Was that his name?
Jason. Yeah.
Jason Tubbs.
I really like the
It
guy.
seemed like he was going to be all right.
I know. I like the way he carried himself. You know.
He had a big old beard on, too.
Yeah.
He'll be your brother.
He reminded me of an Amish guy.
That's what Amanda said. Yeah.
He did. The way he talked, and then that beard.
He's real calm. Yeah. We were telling him, we threw this shop up, what, 2 days?
Yeah.
Up and
Moved
done.
right in.
I mean, no
Couldn't
time
wait.
to. Look here.
Cindy said, "Cute cowlick there."
I can't get it
We're
to.
gonna lay it down. I'm trying to lay it down, Cindy.
I've had it since I was 3. Yeah. So, oh
Go
look,
to Teddy. Hey,
look
Teddy.
here.
Randy said,
You have too much time on your hands.
I was just doing
"Hey,
some-
Teddy, say hi to everybody."
Hi everybody, how are you? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it is.
Here, help me set this up there. Right here on the table.
What's this for?
I'm going to make the sides for that little cabinet that we're going to butt up against the existing cabinet and the one that...
Oh, yeah.
That's for home? Yeah.
What about her uppers? You just built out of 1x12?
Yeah, how much you want to make it out of that? Yeah. 1x12, rip it down to about 11, quarter, put a face frame on it, I'm bringing out to 12.
Then one piece of glass, right, on it?
Yeah, well, that's one piece of glass. Yeah. Back to the router again.
Yeah.
Yo,
What is it?
check them out, huh?
They're saying, "Hey, Teddy Bear."
Teddy bear.
Teddy Bear.
Yo, man.
Yeah.
I don't know where Amanda is. I've been looking for her.
Yeah, where is Amanda? I haven't
I
seen
don't
her.
know. I think she's out shopping.
Fled.
She's out shopping.
Oh, yeah, spending that cash.
Spending that
Oh,
money.
she went down there.
That's why I work so hard. She wants one of them tiny
You
homes.
work for me.
Look, I cut my hair, but by next week it'll grow back.
The mullet.
A
Amanda?
couple grand?
Well, all I knew is we didn't have enough to pay the electric bill.
No. Yeah, something's got to change, huh?
Yeah.
I think it was, me and my wife went down to Florida, Cocoa Beach,
Yeah.
for Thanksgiving, and we took $2,000.
Right.
We come back,
With no grand.
we didn't have no money left. We might have a little bit. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, spent a lot of money down there, man.
God.
A lot.
Well, that's what it's all about, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
But we had fun.
Of course.
Got to see grandkids.
Well,
How long were you down there?
We was down there a week, about 5 days.
nice.
Yeah.
Spent
Rest
$2,000
of it
in a
was, rest of it was driving.
You gotta get away sometimes. Yeah.
We enjoyed it. Went fishing.
Good for the soul, brother.
Caught a bunch of crappie.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. Tried to go out in an airboat. Didn't work.
But that's where you spent like 30 years down there, right?
Yeah, we was down there for about, maybe not 30, but for a while.
Yeah.
I went to high school down there.
Oh, you did?
St. Cloud, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you was
St.
born.
Cloud Seminary.
Okay.
Yeah, went down there, I can't even remember what year it was. That was a long time ago.
You didn't even bring us back no sand, dude.
No.
Even a little plastic sand would have been awesome.
Amanda didn't bring back nothing for no time. Awful.
I need you
Bye,
guys to get
Kevin.
a board cut here, man.
Bye.
Everybody.
This is,
Oh, wow.
we're tearing the building down, but what we do is we use all of our scrap lumber. Like here's our old countertops, and we use them for certain things, stair treads and pieces that go across the sink tops,
Yeah, cutting blocks.
cutting blocks.
Nice.
Over here are just scrap lumber. And believe it or not, we're able to use all that to build cabinets because they're all short little pieces.
That's great.
All of our extras we can use, so we try not to throw anything away.
You gotta be creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
Hey, that's my stock room.
I know it. Yep. So well, come on. We'll show you.
Bye, Teddy.
Bye. Hey, take care, guys. Probably see you Friday night.
Bye, Kevin.
I'm sure if anybody's bored, they can just turn it off, can't they?
They're not bored.
Look, Tom's still here.
What?
Everybody's trying to get these houses out of here. I got the best group of guys ever. I mean, everybody loves these guys, and I love them. And it's just a lot of work, but you know what? We're just glad to be working. It's not like an extra lot of work. It's just, it's what we like doing. It's fun. It's a challenge to build a company. It's a challenge to be big and to be organized and not just be satisfied with what we have. Yep, this is Joyce, Kurt. Joyce, this is your house. Kiwi said he's gonna have your windows trimmed out tonight and in the morning. I think that's your final coat on it. Yep.
What size is it and what is it? A fifth wheel? And
I can't remember. It was the fifth wheel. Was it 28, 30 foot long? 30 foot long. It has a cantilever on the back side. It's got an onboard water tank. It's gonna be completely off grid, 100% off grid. Yep. Let's go inside. Underneath, we'll show you before we leave. We'll do a video and then we can put it on, you know.
Okay.
But she's gonna have on this side and the other side. She's gonna have two big fat head. What do you call them? Not stickers,
like
but
posters.
posters. Fat head posters. So we're gonna put steel. We've got it galvanized sheet metal. We're gonna put on the side of the house, and she's got her big fat head posters, and it shows her life, kind of a logo of what she does. I'm gonna tell you something. This lady has been absolutely, Joyce, you won our hearts. Everybody absolutely loves you. Your temperament has been astounding, okay? And I know she's looking like, how in the hell is this ever gonna get done? But it will, and we love you, and we're all on this. And I really mean that. I mean, we really do appreciate you and what you've done and believing in us. But come on in here. Here's your kitchen cabinets. Tops, Kevin's got them. You know, you got storage in all your drawers, all your steps. Storage in here, right? It's trimmed out up there. Got hardwood floors up there. They're so pretty, and this bullnose right here is done. The cabinets, we just took the drawers out because we're full. We'll get your stove in tomorrow. Got the gas guy coming in the morning to hook up all your gas. All your trim's done. Heat and air guy's coming tomorrow at 5:30. He just hooks it up and he's out. So that's just, I know it just looks bad, but it's done. He's done hundreds of them for us. Your barn door's in. Your barn door, it's on the tracks. Really like that. You got a full tub shower. Okay, so you got a full tub shower up here in a home she's carrying around the whole United States. She's traveling and she got a tub shower in this thing. And she got a tankless water heater, so she can fill it up with hot and take a long hot shower. She got right here behind here is a massive water tank that we put on the trailer, and I had it custom built just for her house. And I'll show you how you get in. I think we can get in and out of it, but they don't got it taped up. Here's your faucet, of course, and here's your toilet. Will be right here, compost. But we put a water line in there in case she ever wants to put a regular toilet there, and then her washer and dryer here. So, I mean, look at this bedroom. You got an exhaust fan. I mean, bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 can lights up here. You know, one in the shower, one outside here. They're puck lights. I can tell everybody. They're smooth, low profile. So you get a lot of room in these bathrooms. This is a 5th wheel. You know, you come out here. Here's your kind of a living room, kitchen, dining room area, full kitchen, and then up these stairs. This is too dark to come up, and we'll show you later. You got a full bedroom. Is it too dark? It's too dark.
It's not too bad.
And well, they got tape all over the windows and
Yeah.
stuff. We got a full bedroom with sconce lights and a closet. You know, so I don't know. I think it's cool. Did a good job, boys. We'll have it ready, and we'll have it delivered Friday morning at her house for her estate sale. She's going to sell everything in her home.
We get a loft over there.
Yeah.
Big loft.
Another big loft.
Huge.
And then she had Teddy, I think he stained her ceilings.
Yeah.
Or she did. I think Teddy did it. Yeah.
It's different. Yeah.
Yep.
Contrast.
Okay. Another issue I'm just looking at. Come on down. I'll show you. You know, make it. And these knot holes right here. Okay. We use knot hole pine. Okay. But we fix them. Teddy fixes these things. You can say, why do you use a knot hole right there? Right where you can see it. Well, what happens is we fill these with spray foam. Okay. And then we take Bondo. We take wood Bondo with a hardener, resin hardener. We put that over top of that. We sand that, and it is beautiful when you get done. And it doesn't take that long. So I know a few customers have been asking me about that. That's how we fix it. So we're going to show you how to fix this. I'm going to have Teddy, maybe Friday, show you how he fixes a knot hole real quick, fast, and easy. The reason I do it, of course, I get a great price on that kind of wood. And we're able to keep our costs down. I can get any kind of wood. Somebody asked me if I could get blue, is it blue beetle wood or something like that. I can get that. I can get any kind of wood known to man. Matter of fact, I can get the most exotic wood probably people don't even know about. I can get. And so we'll build anything. We can get ash, alder, walnut, cherry. We'll get anything you'd like. This is what we get because majority of our customers, they want a nice home for a great price. So we try to keep our prices down. But I will put anything. I will put granite tops in here, quartz tops. I'll put crank out windows with wood and aluminum clad. Whatever you want. It can, you know, even with all that, we're tumbleweed and I don't know, all these guys around here are selling for 80, 90,000. It's still not going to be that much. You could put everything in here for an extra, what, 10 grand, 15 grand? It's still not even going to be close to what they're selling them for. So anyway, I don't charge anything extra. If you want $5,000 worth of windows, I don't charge you 10. I charge you 5 for your windows. It doesn't take me any more time to put a $1,000 window in than it does a $100 window. This is Sarah Bowen's. The trim of the windows, it'd be a white trim, and that's going to Seattle. That's a beautiful color for Seattle. Seems like a Seattle color, doesn't it? I like the color contrast of the gutters, the roof, the brown. This is leaving out of here, I think, Saturday. Matt will be heading to Seattle with it. We've got big plans of changing all of our system. You know, since we've been in here, we've been working so much. People say, how come we got so much stuff laying around? How come we got this? How come we got that? You understand that we are so busy that when guys work, we're working up to the last second of the day, and we go home, and we come here, and it's like, as soon as you hit the door, work, go home, work, go home. We need airlines across here, we need trucks, we need this, we need that, and we just have not had the time. Because one thing, I'm probably not charging enough money, so I have to keep building to keep things going. And when we don't have homes, my labor still is high, and I still got to pay my guys to keep them from running off. But just always working, you know. So let me show you. We're good though. I mean, it's really coming around now. We've actually, I think, made about 12 sales in the last 2 weeks.
You got 12 futures.
12 future
That's
builds.
not on the floor.
Yeah, it's not on the floor. We've got 12. And I'm wanting, what, 38, 40 more? 40, 38 more. I want to build 50 this year. I think that's an easy thing. Like I said, we got some really cool guys, I think, coming on board with us. I mean, quality craftsmen. This is whitewash. It's got Teddy's handiwork in here. It's got the whitewash. It'll be dark treads going up, as you can see. This is going to be a drawer stair. So the drawer will pull out and have a tread on it. Push it back. That keeps you from when you have a... You didn't want that step sticking out here. You hit your foot everywhere every time you pass, because you got kitchen cabinets here. If you got a step, you're going to hit it. So we made it a drawer. Go up the steps. This is a landing right here. Today we made a change. We had this wall that was right here that we built, Kevin built for the fridge, and it just felt too cumbersome because the fridge is going to go here and the stove is going to go here. And it just felt all crowded. So we tore that wall out, cut the loft. Now the loft, the landing is being hung right here from this and put the treads on there. So now it's big and open. So now you've got your fridge, you can open it up, you can your stove, close your fridge, get in here and cook. Come over here, you got your sink, you got your countertop going all the way across here. This is the most perfect layout in a tiny home. Stairs, kitchen, refrigerator, bathroom back here, beautiful bathroom, and a nice living room when you come into your right. Beautiful living room. We'll do this, we'll film it before it leaves out. And hopefully Sarah will send us a video when she gets it all decorated, you know. We won't have time to decorate, I don't think, to get it, you know, a good showing. In here, we have our barn door that will go across. We have a toilet in here. You know what's cool is you got your toilet, a window, and an exhaust fan right underneath. What else do you want in a house, you know? And then we got our great big 36-inch showers, you know? So your big 36-inch shower, your wall-mounted sink, which I love. I know you can't put a curling iron on that sink, and you can't hardly even hold the toothbrush on the side of it. But you have a sink in a bathroom. This is a tiny house. If you had a big vanity, it's going to stick out. Plus, putting that sink right there gives you that wardrobe. Open that thing up or have it exposed. You've got all your clothes and a washer and dryer right there ready. You can completely, like I said before, you can completely get dressed in a bathroom. You know, contrasting trim with the beams, whitewash ceiling and walls, mirror, can light, vanity light. Beautiful. Right? Love it. We got our heat and air, mini split up top.
Oh, they got the loft that has the triangle shape.
Yeah, triangle shaped loft, and this is a true roof system home. Yep, and a big loft up there. That loft there is 8 feet. Yeah. And I kind of like this loft because it's up high. So I like it up high a bit like that because it just you still get the storage, but it doesn't feel enclosed on you. So we raised everything up in here. And Sarah, if you're watching, let me know what you think. Okay? You put your sofas under here and stuff, but you still get all this light. You still get this big open feel. You know, it's just massive, man. You know, it just reminds me when I said massive, we had some questions on weight. Our weight, okay, this house is 24, I think it's 24 foot long.
Yeah.
24. You go 24 by 8. I just came up with this formula because we've weighed a dozen homes. 24 times 8, okay, equals, and then you times that again by 58. Or if you have a home that's 16, it'd be 16 by 8 by 58. 58 is the pounds per square foot. on an average. We just weighed Elena going to California. She had to know exactly what it was. I told Amanda, I said, it's about 10,000. I punched in, it was 10,000. I took it to the scale, right out our door, we have a scale. It was 10,300 pounds.
Yes.
Okay, so now what I want to get at is the weight. People are saying, I don't want them so heavy, I want them light. I don't think that's a good thing, okay? 2 reasons. I don't know why I said 2, but the reason is because going down the highway, I don't want something light because these are so tall. I went through Texas and it was 50-mile-an-hour winds all the way through Texas. I was good to go. I shook a little bit, you know, but it was fine. But I know if this thing only weighed about 3,000 pounds and it's a sail, it would have tipped over like them tractor trailers do. Things are solid. They don't rock in the wind, you know. Okay, about hauling. Well, okay, hauling. If you've got an F-350 Duramax, or if you've got a Duramax is a Chevy or GM, or if a Ford, anything, 350, 450, these are a piece of cake for them trucks. We hauled that 10 by 34 up to Sharps Chapel in Tennessee, which is 54 miles from here, with a U-Haul truck. It was a box truck. It was a dually box truck, 15-foot long box truck. Thank you to Diane and Chuck over here at the U-Haul dealership. They're awesome if you ever need a truck from out of Tennessee or Moorestown. Took it up there, didn't struggle a bit, and it also had the two-speed transmission. So in hauling, so when we come down off of Clinch Mountain, coming the long haul, it's about a 3-mile drag, and didn't even have to touch the brakes. Didn't get out of control. Had enough power to pull it anywhere we wanted. So I'm just telling you, buy you a used U-Haul truck. You can park a smart car in the back of that thing, hook it to a tiny, and head down the way, and these things won't rock. That's my take and philosophy on the weight of these things. I love wood. I love building with wood. I don't believe that you need steel to make them stronger. They make railroad trestles still out of wood, you know, train bridges out of wood because it's strong, you know. Anyway, that's my pet peeve on wood. But I love the color. I think, did you get that color of the roof back here? How that looks? That wood right there, I mean the metal looks really cool.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. But really, as you can see, everything's in. It's just a matter of doing all those little things and taking care of Sarah. She's got, you know, some customizing things she wants, and we'll put them in. As soon as Matt gets back, he's heading to Seattle. We have a water heater, electric water heater she opted for. You can see our spray foam in here. We got beautiful doors that go on here. There'll be locked hinges and stuff.
Regina said, just hire Matt.
I know. Matt's awesome.
Yeah.
He's
Just hire Matt.
He's nice, he's polite, he's kind. Regina knows him. He has these lock mechanisms that fit right here. So we pull on here and he's got a sway bar, but this thing's gonna pull really nice. And then we're gonna he's taking this one to Joyce. Friday
Nashville.
morning. Yeah, south of Nashville. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. We're done. Sorry boring you. Keep you posted. Hey, like I said, I always want to be honest with you. People can text. I'm sure as I grow, like anybody, they're gonna have people that don't like them. They're gonna have people that love them. They're gonna have people say bad things about them. They're gonna gripe. You know what? I will do everything in my power to stand behind what I do. Everything. Everything. I'll stand behind it. I will make mistakes, and I will have things wrong with homes. I'm gonna tell you that right now. There's gonna be something wrong with your house. Not every home, possibly. I'll fix it. I'll stand behind it, and I'll take care of it. I wanted to introduce you to my staff tonight, but they all weren't here. So next week, I hope to have all the staff here. I want to show you our process and how we've done. Where I used to handle everything myself, and then Amanda was helping me. We couldn't handle it all. Now what we have a process is, we have emails handled by Alyssa and Amanda. Emails. So when you email in, hey, I'd like you guys, or whatever, I want a tiny home. So then we do is we go through, and if you really want to know, we send you to Sherry. Sherry can talk to you in through and get you your price ranges and what you want and your amenities. And what she does, she gives you a ballpark figure. And if you've got your financing and you've got money to buy a house, we're ready to build you one. But if you're just inquiring about it, that's fine. And we love to talk to you, get you some dreams together. But then you come back when you're ready to buy, and we will continue the process. But then if you're ready for the process, we take a $500 deposit. That goes to your purchase price. You're not giving me any extra.
The sign-up fee.
Sign-up fee. But what that does, that gets it to Lily. And she is our architect. You know, I call her an architect. She hasn't graduated architectural school, but she just graduated she's going to graduate on May 6th. She's graduating. Beautiful girl. She's drawing. You know what? She has a passion for drawing. She has a passion for this, and that's what's cool. She has a passion to do tiny homes. So she'll do your drawings. She'll call you, talk you through some questions she has, and she'll work through custom build your tiny home blueprints on a CAD program, working on a 3D. But what's really neat about her, though, is that she's efficient and she can get all that down really fast. So she works with you. Okay, after that, you go back to Sherry. She locks you in, gets you a contract, make sure you got everything you want. We get all the details, boom. Then I usually talk to you. And I'll say, hey, welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes. Thank you. Has everything went to your expectations? What is your due date? What do we want to do? And we get a 50% deposit. So if the house is $30,000, we get a $15,000 deposit. 75% into the build, we try to get another 25% because we don't have a bank. I have no line of credit. I have nothing. I'm using your money to build your home. And then when we deliver it, we collect the other 25% in cash. And the only reason is because it's cash. It's not like I'm starting to stockpile some money up over here in Texas somewhere. Is because when I deliver it, checks, money orders, cashier's checks are not good enough because their banks won't cash them. They won't do it. They put a 7 to 10 day hold on everything. I need the money because I'm out money. And I can't take a chance of the check bouncing or having something wrong. So I take the last part in cash, I come back, I deposit that, and I take care of all my financing legally. All right? But that's our process. I think it's going to work out really well. We've just set everybody in place. We got 5 office personnel people that are figuring this out. I'm hiring 3 other tradesmen. They're coming here, and they send in resumes. I mean, they're good guys. I'm excited about them. And we're going to set up our crews, and we're ready to do some awesome work. I've got my supplies ready. I got, like I said, any type of wood material you want, any windows you want, anything. Oak Salvage is helping us. They help us on eccentric things. And I'm not trying to get rid of wood. I like using reclaimed stuff. You guys like reclaimed stuff. You don't want, we'll buy brand new. It's good too. My wood has not got nails in it. It's not stuff I pulled off a house and I'm over here because I got it for free. I paid a lot of money for all that wood. But what it is it's less expensive than if I went here to Lowe's and buy it, or not just Lowe's, Home Depot, or anybody out there, retail. So that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. All right. And
we have pizza that's waiting. Somebody made us pizza.
Oh, pizza. Oh yeah, we got Kiwi still. I'd like to see Kiwi's wife say hi to us. She's up in Vancouver, but Kiwi is going to stay another 3 or 4 or 5 weeks. They said. He's been down here. He's just awesome. He's been helping Joyce paint. He's bought food for us.
He cooked lamb.
He cooked.
Lamb.
Oh my God, we had a lamb dinner last night. With he does New Zealand dinners for us. So we got lamb, potatoes, cabbage, gravy.
The mint sauce.
Oh yeah, and mint sauce that went on the lamb. God, it was good.
Delicious.
So it's just been, you know what's cool is having people that you don't even know come here, and like Regina and like Joyce and about people that have come and stayed. And I forgot, I'm not naming everybody that stayed here, of course, but everybody come here. It's really been just great. It's just everybody just kind of flows in, and for him to drop in and feel comfortable to stay here with us, it was awesome. You know, he said he's seen our videos, and he said, you know what, I want a part of that. I want to be a part of that, you know? So that's a compliment to me. So
the people we're getting are nice and respectful.
Awesome. Yeah. And this is my heart. This is my home. This is our business. This is what feeds us. And I stand behind every single thing I do. Everything. So whatever I got to do, we'll stand behind it. You got my word. All right? Thank you for tuning in. Again, YouTube, 100,000 subscribers. It is not going anywhere, so it's not working. I'll still try to give a 20-foot home away. If you don't believe me now, you're never going to believe me. But if you go and subscribe. I've got one bit of, what do you call it? It's like news you're not supposed to know about yet.
Oh.
But we may be pitched for an episode maybe, or a series. We don't know yet. But some networks are really interested in. Remember with the first workshop we had a camera crew come in here? Well, my son edited it and we got it to some producers. They like it, they think it's cool. They may come back, and if that, we may be out here. We don't want to be scripted. We don't want to be raw. So I don't know how that's going to work, but it's kind of fun news, you know. So that'll help get our name out there, right? To Oregon and all these faraway places that
Far
people
away. Land's far away.
Lynn's far away. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. I don't know what to say. If you guys are bored, you could turn me off 30 minutes ago. Have a good night, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you for your business. I'll see you Friday night. Maybe Teddy and Amanda might be back. Have a good night.